Are you appearing for ICSE Class 10 Computer Applications Board exam? If yes, then this video is just for you. In this video, we will discuss the complete solution to the board question paper 2025 Section A and Section B. We will break down all the MCQs, output-based questions with detailed explanations and examples to help you understand each concept clearly. Important tips to score full marks. So, stay tuned till the end and make sure you don't miss out on any important concept. Question 1. Character class methods are found in the package called java.util, java.lang, java.awt, java.io. The answer is character class methods are found in the java.lang package because the java.lang package contains fundamental classes required for Java programs such as string, math, system, and character. Now come to question number 2. System.out.println z plus 32 will display small z, capital Z, 122, 154. The ASCII value of capital Z is 90, so answer is 90 plus 32 equals 122. The ASCII code represents characters in numerical form. The ASCII code for capital letters A to Z ranges from 65 to 90. For small letters A to Z, the ASCII code ranges from 97 to 122. And for digits 0 to 9, the ASCII code ranges from 48 to 57. This encoding helps computers understand and process characters efficiently. Now, let's move to question number 3. The number of elements in the array is 4, and these elements are of double data type. Since the size of a double data type is 8 bytes, the total memory occupied by the array is 4 times 8 equals 32 bytes. Here are 8 primitive data types, their size and default values, which are very important for all exam. Now, let's move to question number 4. The expression is 42 divided by 6 modulus 2. Step 1. First, 42 divided by 6. That gives us 7. Step 2. Next, we solve 7 modulus 2. That means 7 divided by 2. And we take the remainder. When 7 is divided by 2, the remainder is 1. So, the final answer is 1. In Java, the operator star, slash, and %, that is multiplication, division, and modulus, all have the same priority. Whichever operator comes first from left to right, will be solved first. Now, let's move to question number 5. This is a two-dimensional array where there are 2 rows and 3 columns. The question is, consider the two-dimensional array P, 2, 3, of peripherals given above. State the index of the device barcode scanner. See the picture. Here array name is P, so index of mouse is P, 0, 0. That means 0 row 0 column. The index of keyboard is P, 0, 1, 0 row 1 column. The index of printer is P, 0, 2, 0 row 2 column. The index of scanner is P, 1, 0, 1 row 0 column. Similarly, the index of barcode scanner is P, 1, 1, 1 row 1 column. So the answer is P, 1, 1. Option 1. The barcode scanner is located at row 1, column 1. Since array indexing starts from 0, the correct answer is P, 1, 1. Now, let's move to question number 6. The question asks which of the following is a user-defined data type: array, double, class, or boolean. There are 8 primitive data types in Java, as explained earlier: byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, and boolean. User-defined data types are created by the programmer, such as classes, objects, arrays, and strings. So, the correct answer is array and class. Now, let's move to question number 7. Question is, select the infinite loop. In option A, the loop is finite as it will execute 10 times. In option B, the initial value of I is 2. First iteration, I is equal to 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Second iteration, I is equal to minus 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 4. This pattern continues, and I will never become 0. Since the loop condition is I not equal to 0, it never stops executing, making it an infinite loop. So, the correct answer is option B. Now, let's move to question number 8. Math.max, minus 7, math.min, minus 5, minus 4. First, solve math.min, minus 5, minus 4. The minimum value between minus 5 and minus 4 is minus 5. Now, evaluate math.max, minus 7, minus 5. The maximum value between minus 7 and minus 5 is minus 5. So, the final answer is minus 5. Now, let's move to question 9. The given object creation statement is game cricket is equal to new game. The correct syntax for object creation in Java is class name object name is equal to new class name. Here, game is the class name and cricket is the object. So, the correct answer is option C. Now, let's move to question 10. The question asks, post office is an dash access specifier. The correct answer is option A, public, because a public access specifier allows access from anywhere in the program. Just like a post office, which is accessible to the public, public members in Java can be accessed from any class. So, the correct answer is public. Question 11. Assertion and reason in switch case. Assertion. Break statement avoids fall-through in a switch case. True. Reason. Break statement helps to execute only one case at a time. True. Since the break statement prevents execution from continuing into the next case, both the assertion and reason are correct, and the reason correctly explains the assertion. In Java, the break statement is used in a switch case to prevent fall-through. If you don't use break, Java will continue executing all the following cases, even if only one matches. This is called fall-through. Let's look at an example. If day is equal to 2, and you write a switch statement without a break, it will print both Tuesday and Wednesday, because Java keeps going after the matching case. But if you use a break after each case, the switch will stop as soon as it finds a match. So in this corrected version, when day is equal to 2, it will print only Tuesday and stop there. This is why we use break, to stop execution after a matching case and avoid fall-through. Question 12. Identifying the programming construct. A physical education teacher asking students to do a side stretch 10 times represents a repetitive action. In programming, loops are used for repetition. Among the given options, for loop is the correct answer, as it is specifically used when the number of repetitions is known, in this case, 10 times. So, the correct answer is option for loop. Now question 13. Index of the last element in an array. Answer. Index of the last element in an array is the length of array minus 1. So answer is option D, whereas option C is the length of a string. Now question number 14. Assertion. A. A clock is a real-life example of nested loops. True, the movement of the minute hand, 60 steps per hour, and our hand, 12 steps per cycle, represents a nested structure, similar to how loops work in programming. Reason. R. The hour hand moves through 12 positions, while the minute hand moves through 60 positions within each hour. True, this correctly describes how a clock functions, supporting the assertion. Correct answer. A. Both A and R are true, and R is a correct explanation of A. Question number 15. Which method overloading case causes a compile time error? Rule. Overloaded methods must have different parameter lists. D is the correct answer because void test, int A, and int test, int A, have the same parameter list, int A. Only the return type is different, but method overloading does not consider return type. This will cause a compile time error. Other options, A, B, and C, are valid method overloading cases because their parameter lists are different. Now, let's move to question 16. The question is which of the following converts 25 in double quote to 25.0? The correct answer is C, double dot pastable, 25, which converts the string 25 into a double value 25.0. Next, question 17. The for loop has a semicolon after it, meaning it acts as an empty loop and does not execute any statements inside. It runs from p is equal to 4, decreasing by 2 each time, until p is equal to 0. After the loop, the two print statements execute. The first system.out.print, p, prints 0, but stays on the same line because it doesn't have ln. The second system.out.println, p, prints another 0, moving to a new line. So, the final output is 0, 0, both zeros appearing on the same line. Now come to question number 18. What is the output of this statement? See carefully. There is a backslash and double quote before it, and there is also a backslash and single quote after it. So in the output, there must be double quote before it, and single quote after it. There is also a backslash double quote after elders. So in the output, there must be a double quote after elders. So the output is option B. Only in the option B there is a double quote before it and a single quote after it. So the correct answer is option B. These are escape sequence characters. Remember all these characters with meanings. Backslash double quote inserts a double quote inside a string and backslash single quote inserts a single quote inside a string. Now come to question number 19. The question is, what is the output of the statement given below? Anger.com Pareto Angel. In Java, the compare_to method compares strings lexicographically. It returns 0 if both strings are equal. It returns a positive value if the first string is greater, that is, comes after the second string in dictionary order. It returns a negative value if the first string is smaller, that is, comes before the second string. For anger.compare_to angel, the comparison starts character by character. Anger and angel are identical up to ANGE. The difference occurs at R, ASCII value 1982, and L, ASCII value 76. 82 minus 76 equals 6, so the result is 6, positive value. Thus, anger is lexicographically greater than angel, and the output is 6. Now come to the question number 20. Consider the following program segment in which the statements are jumbled. Choose the correct order of statements to calculate and return the factorial of 4. Explanation for question 20. Factorial calculation. The correct order of statements for calculating the factorial of 4 follows a structured approach. Correct order: 3, 1, 4, 2. This sequence ensures correct execution, first declaring variables, second running the loop, third updating the factorial, and finally fourth returning the result. So the correct answer is the option B, 3, 1, 4, 2. Let's move on to the next part, output-based questions. First do yourself, then check your answer. Question 2. Bit 1. Write the Java expression to find the product of square root of p and square root of q using the methods of math class. 2. Find the product of the square root of p and the square root of q using the math class. Answer. In Java for square root, math.sqrt is used, so the answer is math.sqrt, p, asterisk math.sqrt, q. M should be capita. For cube, root math.cbrt is used. For exponent, that means power math.pow is used. Now question 2. Write the output of the following string method. String x is equal to talent. String y is equal to matrix. System.out.print x.substring 3.concat y.substring 3. In this question, x.substring 3 extracts the substring starting from index 3 to the last index of talent, giving ent. Similarly, in y.substring 3, it extracts the substring from index 3 to the last index of matrix, giving rix. Concatenating both results gives entrix. Output, entrix. Now question 3. 3. The question is, write the Java statement for creating an object named Cifra of the class robot, which takes 3 double parameters. To create an object Cifra of the class robot, which takes 3 double parameters, we write robot Cifra is equal to new robot 2.5, 6.4, 7.8. In Java, the syntax for creating an object is very simple. First, we write the class name. Then, we write the object name. After that, we put an equal to sign. Next, we use the new operator, which is used to create an object. Then, we write the class name again, followed by parentheses. Inside the parentheses, we can pass parameters, if required. Finally, we put a semicolon at the end of the statement. For example, robot Sifra is equal to new robot. Here, robot is the class name. Sifra is the object name. New is the operator used to create the object. Robot is the constructor with parentheses. And the semicolon completes the statement. So the general syntax is class name object name is equal to new class name. Now come to the question number 4. Given for loop, we have to convert it into exit controlled loop. That means do while loop. Here is the answer. Let's move on to the explanation.
Initialization in do while loop, initialization is before the loop. So here int a equal to 10, b equal to 1. Now this is condition a greater than equal to 1. In do while loop, condition is after the loop, that is after curly bracket, that is while a greater than equal to 1 with semicolon, condition with semicolon. Then this is updation, a minus equal to 2 is the updation. Updation is at the end of the loop, end of the body of the loop, that is a minus equal to 2. Then these two are statements, statements are here. These two are statements, this is the updation, this is initialization and this is condition. In for loop, this is your initialization, this is these two initialization and this is condition and this is updation. In do while loop, initialization before do, there is initialization, this is initialization, then do, then statement, then updation. This updation is here. At last updation, then closing of curly bracket, then condition with semicolon. This is the syntax of do while loop.
Now, let's understand the difference between a for loop and a do while loop in Java. A for loop is used when we know in advance how many times we want to run the loop. It has three parts: initialization, condition, and update, all written in a single line. The condition is checked before the loop body executes, so if the condition is false at the start, the loop will never run. On the other hand, a do-while loop guarantees that the loop body executes at least once, even if the condition is false. The initialization happens before the do block, and the condition is checked after the loop executes. Pause the video and note all these differences.
Now come to the next question. Next question is, consider and give the output of the following program. Given class report, here method name also report, another method is report, here parameter given, this is class name and method name same, so these are constructor, this is default constructor without parameter, this is your parameterized constructor, and this is void print, means this is a print method, then main method. You have to write the output. What will be the output? Come to the solution part. Class report int ab, this is instance variable, then report, this is your default constructor because there is no parameter. Here a equal to 10, b equal to 15 given. Initialize the value of the instance variable. Now this is your parameterized constructor because there are two parameters. Then void print, this is a method. Then this is main method. In main method, report r equal to new report called default constructor. New report, there are no parameters, so this calls default constructor. Default constructor means this is called this constructor. Here value of a is 10, value of b is 15. So r dot print means this method. This will print a into b means 10 into 15, it will print 150. Then report P equal to new report 4, 5. Now P is the object and value of this is your 4, 5 given. So it will call the parameterized constructor. That means this one value of x will be 4 and value of y will be 5. Now a equal to x, b equal to y. That means a equal to 4, b equal to 5. So p dot print means it will print here this method. P dot print means it will print a into b. It calls this method and print a into b, that is 4 into 5, that is 20. So output is 1, 50 and 20. Next question is,
Name one string method which results in positive integer only. Name one string method which results in a character.
name one string method which results in positive integer only, that is length. Name one string method which results in a character, that is caret index. For example, this is s dot length. S dot length means your number of characters in the string, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So output is 5. This is an integer, positive integer. Length always positive integer. Then this is your caret index. Caret index means character at the index position. S dot caret 2 means the character at the index 2, that is 0, 1, 2 means B. So the output is your character, and here the output is integer, positive integer. Now question number 7. Specify the type of the error, correct and write the program to be error free. Type of the error is syntax error, because here L is not initialized and here it is given, L is given to find A. Value of L is not given and in the expression it is given, L is given. So this is your syntax error, and right correct statement is take this statement to this one. This is initialization of L. It will be initialization of L here. Then find A, calculation part. So error, what will be the error? See what is error. The syntax is syntax error. This is syntax error. Error is variable L might not have been initialized. That means this L is not initialized before this equation, before this line. The L is not initialized. L is initialized after this statement. So we have to initialize L first here. This is your L is declared inside the function. If L is declared inside the class, then the value of L will be 0.0. But the L is declared inside the class, inside the function. That is, it is local variable. So local variable must be initialized. Then it will utilize or applied. Next question is, what is the output of system.out.print A0 plus A5? A0, this is 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. This is 0 is the first element, 0 index. This is 12. Then A5 means this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. What is the index of the largest element of the array? Largest element is 12 and index is 0. This is answer is 0. Write the Java statement to initialize the first 6 or numbers in a 3 into 2 array. This is your 3 row, 2 column. Find x01. X01 means this is 0 row, 1 column means 3. And 2x21 means 2 row, this is 2 row and 1 column. 1 column means this is 0 column, this is 1 column, so 11. This is 0 row, 1 row, 2 row. Then 1 column means this is 0 column, 1 column. So 11, 3 plus 11 is 14. Next question is, give the output of the following program segment specifying how many times the loop is executed. This is given I equal to 0, I equal to I plus 2. When I equal to 0, s dot substring I means 0, s dot substring 0. S dot substring 0 means from 0 to last index of the string. 0 to last index of the string is Java. Java will print. Next, I plus 2 means next value of I is 2. S dot substring 2 is substring 2 means from 2, 0, 1 to 2. 2 is V. From 2 to last index of the string. So VA. It will print VA. Then this value of I will be 2 plus 2 4 and it is given less than S dot length. So loop will not be continued. So answer is Java and VA, and it will the repetition of the loop will be 2. 2 times it will execute.
String x equal to tell length. Here index of t is 0, then a is 1, l is 2, e is 3. Index of e is 3. So x dot substring 3 means it will take from third index to last, that is e n t. Here also this is substring 3 means from third index to last. Third index is your r. So this is your RIX. Here ENT, here is RIX. So concatenate means it will append to strings. This is ENT plus RIX is entrix. So output is entrix.